Hi folks, and welcome back. I'm really loving these simple quick builds. I think that what they are is probably some of the finest simple Meccano builds going. And this week's build is no different. The instructions call it a motorboat. It reminds me somewhat of a launch or tender that would be used to go to and fro from a larger ship to the dock, or vice versa. Did you know the first motorboat was a German invention in 1886 by Gottlieb Daimler and Wilhelm Maybach? It was built in her Maybach's garden workshop, converted from an old greenhouse. The engine, called a long case clock engine, had one cylinder and generated 1 horsepower. In 1887 they had created a new launch and added another cylinder. At 15 degrees to the first one, it was known as the V-type engine. So today's build is 9 parts. 4 number 2 perforated strips, 3 number 10 fish plates, a number 24 bush wheel, a 48A double angle strip, and a number 52 4-flanged plate. It looks like her Daimler and Maybach never painted their idea, because by 1888, Priestman's brothers of Hull began trials of their first motorboat. The engine was powered by kerosene and used a high-voltage ignition system. At the time, it was a huge step forward in maintaining a good working engine. What I like about this build is it's the first time that the manual has you bending plates to form a shape. Now, I'm no fan of bending metal to form shapes. It's a great way of damaging the metal forever. And young children don't know easy and take your time. Or at least I didn't as a child. But then again, Meccano was never a toy I played with that much, compared to now as an adult, when I take quite a lot of enjoyment out of it. But this model would have made a nice playable toy, whether it was Sherlock Holmes chasing down Jonathan Small, the timber toe, on board the police steam launch from the story The Sign of the Four, or Biggles making an escape to his seaplane from the enemy. Biggles Goes to Work has such a story contained within the book. But either way, the idea of the motorboat was there to stay in the young child's mind. And by 1904, the first magazine had appeared to tempt our minds and wallets: Motorboat and Yachting. It addressed articles on technical developments, the future of the motorboat, and like many things, dreamed a bit on what was to come. In 1903, Alfred Charles William Harmsworth created the Harmsworth Cup. It was envisaged as a challenge between nations. The rules stated that only boats built by the residents of that nation could attend, and that all materials used in the manufacture of the boat had to come from within the nation. The first race in 1903 from Cove to Cork Marina was won by England. The winner was Dorothy Levitt, driving a 40-foot Napier-powered steel-hulled boat at nearly 20 miles per hour. Miss Levitt is a very interesting person who I shall be writing about at some point. But there you have it, folks, the motorboat build. This week it's the lifting bridge or bascular bridge and the Jeep build on YouTube. And on Patreon it's the windmill pump. So have a great week and I will catch you on Saturday. Bye.